Evelyn.
Hey there, Sharon. Yeah, we've got the red flag warning. We have a high wind warning, a wind advisory, all in effect. Very different forecast for you. As we head into tomorrow, we are getting a look outside right now at Santa Monica. Tiny bit of fog out there for you, but by tomorrow, that offshore flow kicking in so much so that we're looking at nothing but clear conditions and some of the warmest numbers possibly at the coast. So a high wind warning in effect. Underneath that high wind warning, we've got that red flag warning, and closer to the coast, we're looking at a wind advisory also in effect as we head to tomorrow, and also looking at a red flag warning along the coast. So pretty much everybody dealing with fire weather tomorrow, getting very toasty out there, very clear and very windy. So we're going to be talking about what we can expect, and believe it or not, there's a chance of maybe rain on the way. Seems pretty unbelievable. So we're going to have the rest of your forecast coming up in just a little bit. Rick, back to you.
All right,
No more fees. No. Anyway, let's talk about the weather because
yes, we got some concerns apparently. The winds could be
big concerns.
an issue.
Fire weather,
wind,
rain. I mean, we've got everything in the forecast. It's amazing how drastically it's going to change from today to tomorrow, and then tomorrow into Thursday. Completely different forecast. So we're not looking at anything too steady. We're actually warming up a good 15 plus degrees in some spots tomorrow. We're looking at fire weather. Certainly a big concern. A red flag warning, a high wind warning, a wind advisory currently in effect as well. As we head into the overnight hours here, we're looking at all of these advisories and warnings, and we're going to continue to see them in effect through tomorrow. Minimal cloud cover out there tonight. That offshore flow is eventually going to push all the clouds out of our forecast. It's going to keep us nice and clear as we head into tomorrow. It's going to keep us very warm as well and very dry. Take a look, though. These are all the advisories and warnings we were just telling you about. Lots of red on your screen because all of these warnings are sort of overlapping. We're looking at a red flag warning, and right underneath it, we're looking at a high wind warning. And along the coast right there, we are looking at a red flag warning, and right underneath it, we have a wind advisory in effect as well. So pretty much everybody affected by either the wind or the very warm, dry conditions. So again, fire weather pretty much across the board for the Southland tomorrow. Temperatures this evening into the 60s, 60 degrees in downtown, 62 in Covina. You can see pretty much everybody dealing with either a wind advisory, again, high wind warning, or a red flag warning going into the overnight, morning, and afternoon hours tomorrow. Paris, you're a little cooler at 58 degrees. As we head down to Westminster to Orange County, you're at 59. Fullerton, you're at 62 degrees this evening. 71, that was the high earlier today in downtown. You were a few degrees below average for this time of year, but that won't be the case tomorrow. Take a look. The valleys in the Inland Empire are actually warming up into the 80s. We're going to have your forecast coming up for the basin and for the beaches. We're actually looking at warmer numbers in the basin at the coast as the offshore flow kicks in. Still sunny and cooler by Thursday, and then by Friday, believe it or not, a chance of a shower in the forecast. We're going to break that all down for you coming up in just a little bit. Rick and Sharon, back to you. All right. High wind warnings, red flag warnings, lots of weather to talk about tonight. We're going to have all the details coming up in a few minutes.
Great idea, Ev.
As long as they get the candy in moderation.
That's right. Otherwise,
it's bad for
they
their
don't have to.
Well, let's just say in this country, we get it way over moderation.
Exactly,
Right.
exactly.
And over there, I don't know what their dentists are like out there, but
That's true.
I think they're few and far between.
I know. I'm feeling guilty. I just got done eating a lollipop. So
Oh,
Yeah, there you
just
go.
had chocolate.
Oh, it's the day after Halloween. What do you expect, right? All right. Well, we're taking you outside, and we've got quite an interesting forecast to talk about because we've got fire weather, and in a matter of just a couple of days, well, we're talking a chance of rain. So we're going to get to that in just a minute. Taking you through radar right now, you're going to see a high wind warning, a red flag warning, wind advisory. Most advisories and warnings going into effect either at 10 o'clock tonight or at midnight, possibly at 3 a.m. So it's all across the board. But at this point, I will tell you pretty much everybody looking at either, well, a red flag warning, a wind advisory, or a high wind warning going in effect into the overnight hours, lasting through tomorrow afternoon, even some spots into tomorrow evening. So we're looking at windy conditions, offshore conditions, dry conditions as well. And you're going to see all of these advisories and warnings stacked on top of each other. So in the higher elevations, we're talking a high wind warning, a red flag warning. In the lower elevations, we're talking wind advisories and a red flag warning as well. So we're going to continue to break this down for you as we move on through the night. But I do want to show you your extended forecast because we've got a few more things we want to talk about. For the basin for Orange County, very warm tomorrow. Again, above average. Just want to remind you, we got up to 71 in downtown today. Tomorrow, we're getting up to 84. So significantly warmer and cooling it right back down again to Thursday. By Friday, a chance of a shower. By Saturday and Sunday, cool but clear. Back to you.
All righty.